Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to the Climb to Master, the series I go on my main account and attempt to climb to Master. Now I returned Diamond 149 LP, so right now I'm not really playing many games apart from recording. Which is just helping me get back into it. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes as a YouTuber you feel like, oh, I shouldn't record right now. It's better if I don't. But then there's other times that it's, okay, I probably should record. I feel better if I record, because sometimes when you're recording you overthink things, but sometimes that's useful. And right now I think that is. So yeah, we're just basically recording every single game that I'm playing, more or less. But yeah, I've had a pretty good morning. Just to kind of mention, I think yesterday's commentary I would have mentioned that I'm getting a new gaming laptop. That arrived earlier, and obviously I unboxed it. It's literally sitting over there, and it's downloading League of Legends. And I'm looking forward to kind of test that thing out. It should be pretty good. But yeah, there'll be a full review in that in the next few days as well. So yeah, that should be awesome. I am top lane. And if I am first pick top lane, I'm going to have to pick something that's kind of just generic that can play against anything. Like Maokai is pretty much the #1 contender for that type of role at the moment. Because he can hold his own versus anything, and he can adjust his playstyle accordingly. If he needs to play basic, he can play basic. But I'll just say, does anybody want anything? Because this guy might want Shaco, who knows, and then I can have a better pick later on. We'll see. If not, then probably Maokai or Nautilus or something like that. I've actually been half tempted to look into Echo as well. But maybe for mid lane. I'm not sure if he's still good in top. No, apparently not. Alright, we're going to go Maokai. I know a lot of people say, oh no, boring champion. Sometimes that's the way it is when you're climbing, everybody. Sometimes you just got to do it. Maokai to me is a little bit more exciting than some of the other tanks. But he's still pretty boring. So we'll do our best. But yeah. We're probably just going to be just farming a lot. So, where's my Nautilus runes? They're exactly the same for Maokai. And Maokai is one of the very few champions that still goes Courage of the Colossus, by the way. There's not that many that still do it, but Maokai is definitely one of them. Because there's no better alternative, basically. You can go Grasp, but you're not really trading. Plus, your passive already gives you basically a Grasp the Undying. So you may as well just go for the increased, get a shield in there and stuff. More survivability, I guess. Okay, if that's a Cassiopeia top, I'm going to cry, because there would be literally nothing I would be able to do versus her. So just to go into win rates, Maokai's best win rate is versus Kled. Maokai's worst win rate, is versus Kled, and his best win rate is versus Echo. Any notable champions that he's got a bad win rate about? Fiora. He's got a pretty bad win rate versus Fiora, and she's obviously quite popular. Maokai has a 45% win rate versus Fiora, so that's quite bad. And there's a few. But yeah, we should be fine. You just play him in a certain playstyle. Alright, so there's a Orianna, and potentially there's the Varus, not surprising. Caitlyn is starting to kind of become popular as well. It's all about that high range. I'm over here, I'm just going to attack you from range. But Varus, I think, still is the king of that at the moment. Obviously, this is on patch 7.4, so lethality has been nerfed a bit, but it still hasn't been nerfed the whole way. There's the Fiora, and potentially a Camille jungle. But yeah, the Fiora, it's a tough matchup for Maokai. The reason why it's tough for Maokai, you never do more damage than a Fiora ever. So she'll always outtrade you. So that's probably why Maokai loses this quite badly. Okay, so that person was hovering Camille and then decided to hover Leona and then Nami. Were they thinking, oh god, we shouldn't leave this open? Jungler, do you want it? And then the jungler was like, no thanks. Maybe that was it. But I will say, we can kill Fiora with Shaco. Combining my CC, my W and Q, with damage reduction with my ultimate, pretty sure we can kill her. So it's up to the Shaco if he wants to kind of look for it. And then what we could probably do, I'd say damage-wise, we're pretty good. I'd say something that gives survivability, whether that be something like a Thresh or something like that, or something just tanky. I think that would be good, because they're relatively squishy, the enemy team. They don't really have a tank as of yet, so there's the Thresh. That works. He obviously... Well, that's a bit whatever. Thresh has fallen down a little bit. He still works very well if you're a good Thresh, but the reason for it is the same why Leona's no longer played, is because it's very easy to ignore these champions. They do no damage. They have CC that is, they can miss their CC, and if they do miss their CC, they do no damage, so you just go straight for the AD carry and you just basically run past the support. We'll go a different skin because last time we used Victorious and it's not even that nice of a skin. We'll go Goalkeeper and hopefully score a goal. But yeah, no, team comp-wise, I like our team comp. If we can use the Maokai, Varus, Orianna big wombo combo, I think this game should be relatively free. I am scared of the Fiora in top lane. It depends how farmed she gets. I just do not want to die against her. But without much further ado, let's get in the loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use the website lolskill.net, and as you can see, my team has a 50.6% chance to win, but let's break it down. My team, we've got a Diamond 2 Orianna, a D1 Shaco, D1 Maokai, a Challenger Varus, and a Challenger Nami. On the enemy team, a Challenger Cass, a Master Kha'Zix with an extremely good win rate, Jesus. A Master Fiora, a Diamond 2 Caitlyn, and a Diamond 3 Bard. Once again, ignore the Mastery Keystones on LOLskill. Have no idea what's happened, but they've just bugged at the moment. We'll show you the actual Masteries when we get in game. But no, yeah, we got Master players and stuff that's involved. It's a bit weird to see Master players and then also Diamond 3, you know, the Bard on the enemy team. That's a bit of a high, you know, skill gap there. But it could most likely be a Smurf of some kind. 0 normal games played and only 26 ranked games. So I would imagine that's like an LCS player or something. But yeah, without much further ado, let's get in the game where we are playing Maokai. Okay, welcome to the game. So today we are playing Maokai and we're against the Fiora. And you can see here they've actually done a few trades. So this person was supposed to be jungle, this person was supposed to be top, and this person was supposed to be support. This person has said Fiora's a main support. Great, I might have an easier matchup, but it's still a Maokai versus a Fiora. I don't think I'm ever going to have enough damage to take her on, unless she's just not very good. But yeah, the Kha'Zix win rate is interesting to me, that he's got a 16 wins, 2 losses win rate. That's insane. But yeah, no, challenging people on that. Hopefully we can hold our own. Who are our challenger? I think our bot lane's a challenger, right? So hopefully they can do well. This is a Diamond 2 player versus a challenger player. So I would hope that is just a farm lane for my player. And then it's going to be a big thing on which jungler does more, basically. So we'll see. I don't need to help this guy, which is kind of cool too. So I'll be able to... I'm not sure if I should push. Depends where Kha'Zix starts. Wait, you actually need help? Really? Oh. Interesting. I guess he wants to kill this before this spawns, maybe? That would probably be why he wants help, I would think. Whoa, he does that quick. Yeah, I'm guessing he's doing this to this, and then over to the red. Yeah. They're starting blue, 100%. Okay, Maokai versus Fiora. Matchup that I won't be able to do much in a 1v1. Yay. But I'll be able to, in theory, do more in team squad. She's just spam pushing. Okay. If she's spam pushing, that opens her up to ganks. Okay, let's just run away to get rid of her passive. There we go. Go back in. Oh, no, he's not. He's just farming. What was the rush? G at level 2 already. I'd say I got to be a little bit careful in the early game, I guess. But not crazy amount. Like, if this person doesn't main top lane, then I shouldn't be crazy scared, I guess. Like, I can't play like a wimp when it shouldn't be that difficult. Because if you play like a wimp, you're basically not going to do anything. And I'd say that's one of the biggest things that I've had this season. It's been one of my problems, is I haven't been playing very aggressive. And I'm going to try and change that. Obviously, I can't change that a lot while playing Maokai. You know, there's a limit of how aggressive you can be versus a Fiora, but still, we cannot play like a wimp, I guess. I saw, if I'm not mistaken, I might be though, or they might have removed it, but I saw on the PBE they were making a change to Maokai that removed the full damage of your sapling, so when you throw it, they're supposed to not do any damage anymore. If they do that, that's really stupid. Like, I don't know why they would do that, to be honest. But Shaco is just going for a full clear. Interesting. If he gets a kill in bot lane, I will not be complaining anymore, though. God, he's already got 17 farm. What? Like, that's insane. I probably want to go back and get a Doran's ring in a second. See, she's like doing this to me. I really don't care. Actually, I'll go back now because it's pushing in, and then I can grab a couple health potions, and then we should be pretty good. She might look to stop me. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So we got our Doran's Ring now. This should let us just stay in lane for quite some time. So we don't go Oh boy. They really want first blood. Yeah. You can kind of notice how the enemy team want first blood, considering look at where the enemy bot lane is, all the way roaming already, and then our bot lane, well, at least Varus is just still in lane. Little bit more proactive play by the enemy team, but that just shows a little bit of desperation for getting first blood. It obviously worked because they got it, but it's one thing that they want first blood, but it's secondly you do not want to let a Shaco do anything. So if you make a Shaco useless in the early game, at the higher rating you go, the likelihood of him actually doing anything is very low. Because people know how to play against stuff better in higher rating, right? So just shut him down in the early game and ta-da! Also, it's the Kha'Zix with the incredible win rate that got the kill in the early game, so obviously that's not good as well. Okay, this should start pushing relatively back to my lane, I would think. I think she's an auto-attacker. Let's see. Is she going to just start auto-attacking the wave? Wouldn't surprise me. But she's not anymore, which tells me there could be a gank coming. Damn, I didn't get the second one. That sucks for me. Depends what the Shaco wants to do. Does he want to put all of his time into mid? Because obviously that's where he ganked first. There's Kha'Zix. Alright. Please don't die. As soon as you see the jungler, you should never really die from it. Unless you're like really overextended, obviously. Kha'Zix could try and solo the dragon, I guess. What does he have? Okay, she's level 6. Again, tip when you're playing against Fiora is whenever she ults you, try just to get to a wall, which cuts off one of the angles for her ultimate, so she can't complete the circle. Therefore, cannot get the big damage and the big healing. And I will say, got that tip from the comment section. So, yeah. Let's get that Colossus. Nice. Whoa, that's a solo kill. That's a Diamond 2 taking on a Challenger player, by the way. Well played. That's good to see. Yeah, that's, you know, again, people watch other YouTubers and stuff, and it's just like, does that happen a lot? You don't expect that to happen, to be honest. You know. Yeah. My mana's becoming an issue right now. It's being actually quite annoying. Still going to go the normal build. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Nami's dead if she's not careful. It's again the problem with Nami. She's so goddamn squishy. She should be okay, though. She's dead. Trade, though. I would say that's worth. An AD carry for a support with our AD carry still alive. I'd say that's worth. But yeah, it's the problem with Nami. She's so ridiculously squishy. It's like Sona. You just focus it, and then they're dead. Yeah, bye. Oh, you still had flash. Okay, not bye. Okay, I'm missing a little bit of farm for that base, but there was nothing really else I could do. Completely Yeah, Shaco is yet to gank. And this is what I mean. There's nothing I can do in a 1v1 to a Fiora, so this is where sometimes as a jungler, you'll be like, oh, maybe I should go top. Ooh. I don't know why she teleported, because I'm not going to push that quickly. Okay, I know there's a control board in there now. So that's good to know. What does she have? Tiamat. Would she go for me? I think she would go for me. If I went for that, to be honest. Well, she just got owned. Ha! That's what you get for tanking minions. If I ping that, will that direct the attention of the Shaco at all? Probably not. He really likes mid lane. I know, I do understand every single jungler has their favourite lane to gank. Mine would probably be bot lane. Because there's a higher chance of getting a kill because there's 2 targets. It's also the biggest risk lane to gank. You can't deny that, but yeah. They might be dead again. Alright, to the wall. Oh my gosh, she does so much damage. Actually, I should stay. I can definitely either kill her or survive it. And she doesn't have teleport. Alright, nice. That's what I like to see. Now just stop her base. That's what I don't like to see. Varus is still full health, so maybe they can clean. Good slow. Yes. So a 4 for 2. Worth. Damn. It was still worth. 100%. Max in W second. Nice. Alright, I'm going to go back again. I got TP. I don't really want to go back. Yeah, I can't. I need more. I'm going to let her go back. She's not going to. Is this a nice Shaco? What? I do like when people beat my expectations. A Shaco main with int in his clan tag, you don't usually expect the best, to be honest, but... Oh, mama. He just got he just got absolutely one shot. Holy Kha'Zix damage. Am I dead? Yep. Damn, Fiora tanked that pretty well. That sucks. 2 of us dead. One, it was a shame that Kha'Zix came, but second, he literally one-shot the Shaco to, like, no health. It's just like, well, that fight's over. And that tower's gone too. Goodbye. And that goes any chance I have getting a gank in top lane as well, which really sucks. Oh, he missed. Because he does one bad gank in bot lane and then he'll never return. No, I didn't get... Oh, Varus got it. That works. I don't mind Varus getting that kill. I got an assist, right? Yeah. And then I go back to top lane. Oh! Yeah! That's really good. That's a stupid bard. Okay, how's the game going in reality? Okay, so I'm behind obviously in CS. I'm expecting that it's a Maokai versus Fiora. Shaco's doing fine. Mid lane, she got a solo kill, but then she is behind on CS and bot lane's ahead. So it's fine. I'm fine with this game so far. Oh boy. No, you're dead. What are you doing? That's never gonna work. Did he not see Fiora? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. Unless she, like, dives. Like, she should be dead, right? Yeah, like, that wasn't really worth for her, but... Weird that my team engaged with seeing Fiora behind the Kha'Zix. Like, that's the weird thing. It's like, what? Alright, we're just pushing it in because Fiora obviously went down there and got punished for it. So it allows me at least just to get at least some tower damage. I doubt I'm going to get the tower, but if I get a TP, I don't know if it's up or not, but that would be also pretty good. I am risking death if there's a ward behind me, though, and there actually will be, now that I think of it. Because if she TP's behind me, I've got so... Okay, there. Nice. I've got so far to get to safety that I would be dead 100%. Good play. Oh, God. Nice. Caitlyn missed position. She was completely alone, trying to get some kills. Alright, things are going okay. So our win condition this game, I would say, is doing fine in, like, the lane phase, but then I think grouping is our strength. Like, in the 1v1, sure, this sucks for me, but when I'm with my team and I can protect them, I should be able to deny the Fiora. And that's what I'd be hoping to do. Also, just to point out something, my connection randomly has gone down yet again, I believe. So the MS in the top right is like how good your connection is, like how quick your connection is to the server. I'm usually at 21, Yeah, I'm at 17. Great. Lower connection for me. Oh, this is a boring match for me. Yay! Happy fun time. Yay, we're dancing. Wait, can we dance? There we go. Dance with me. Don't hit me. You better not hit me. I trusted you! If I don't get a gank now, I'm going to be really sad. Because she's like here. I'll say, always, if you are somebody that can jungle, but you're not currently jungling, put yourself in someone else's shoes. I'm putting myself in jungle shoes right now. Sure, mid lane right now would probably be where I would go the most, considering what's happening. But I would look for a gank in top lane if Fiora's constantly pushing this hard. Like, you just would. Even if you don't get a kill, you'd get at least, like, something or pressure. You'd do something. Nothing apparently is happening. Hopefully they'll be okay. Orianna should just go back. Oh, that should be good. That was a bad flash, but that was bad by my Varus. If Fiora stays here, though, in a 1v1, I'm actually okay with it. To be honest. For now, anyway. Help! Oh, come on. Got no help this whole game. Second game in a row, but it's working. I get one solo kill, and technically they're still doing good stuff. So although it's frustrating and it's an annoying way to play because you're basically the sacrificial pig, sometimes it's better. And sometimes it works towards that victory screen. It's just annoying because you're kind of feeling you're not really playing League. But whatever. They might actually get the Kazakhs, depending how quick they can get to him. Never mind. If he walked into him... Whoa! Tank Shaco. Interesting. Let's buy this and this, and I'm going bot lane. Okay. So he's pretty fed. She's pretty strong. He's pretty strong, but like won't do a lot of damage, but he's just got survivability. Maybe that's the smart thing to do, considering it's a strong Kazakhs. So, and Fiora, so he won't get one-shot by them, but still, it's a bit weird. I thought my bot lane was going to go top because Dragon's not up for 2 minutes. She's just in this bush. Well, if a Maokai's unkillable, then I think any game you would probably win. But I think we'll be fine. I don't think I'm very easy to kill anyway already. Cassio might chunk me quite quick, though. But she's like the only one. Wait, is Fiora just staying top lane? Are you kidding me? I'm just going to go back. I got TP if they need it. I thought my bot lane, I'm going to be honest, was going to go top to get that tower. Whoa, nice combo. I don't know if I can get to him in time. You shouldn't try to do all this stuff alone. Where's Fiora? Yeah, Shaco's trying to do a little bit too much alone, I think. He's not unkillable yet. Well, I don't think he'll ever be unkillable because it is technically a Shaco, but still. Okay, so Fiora I think is just going to stay alone. Again, you have to remember she's not a top lane main. So her decision making might be a little bit off comparing to what she should probably do. So she might just stay alone the whole game, which works in our favor completely. She should be dead. She's going to go up. No, control ward, thank you very much. Oh, free kill. Damn, I thought I could bug him. Sometimes you can bug a bard to bring him back through, and he doesn't manage to get away. We want that Infernal, that's why I'm actually not going back to top lane, by the way. Because, who cares about that tower, really, when it's an Infernal on the line, and also a potential big team fight. Maybe I need Swapportal this game as well. I hate buying it every game because it doesn't really give me that much combat ability, but... No, don't go back. What are you doing? Why did you go back? Did she not pay attention to the time? Oh. No. No. We don't need someone top right now, Ori. Like, no one is top. We needed you at Dragon. Because you just left and then they get a free Infernal. God damn it. That's bad. Tidal Waven. Yeah. Good Oriole. She flashed. Run away, run away. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Varus will finish that. Yeah, nice. Going back to top now. Alright. Let's buy this and go to top. Damn, I can't believe I didn't get that flash onto the Cassio. She's way quicker than you thought. Again, I guess she is surprisingly quick with her passive the later the game goes on. Shaco should be able to hold that. I don't think she could dive him because he's got a Sunfire. But I could be wrong. And I am, apparently. Oh my god, I gotta go bot lane now. Yeah, tier 2. If she's gonna be bot like by herself the whole game, again, it works in our favour. It's not bad. Minions, please, don't block me. It's weird, though. Yes, I am aware. Who's the strength of the enemy team? Kazakhs, okay. Then who's the strength of my team? Pretty much everyone in their own way, which is good. Alright, we meet again, Mrs. Fiora. Oh, I didn't get that, really. Wait, I presume she used the ult on Shake. No, she didn't. To the wall! To the window! To the wall. What are you doing? Okay. Why did she die? What? Okay. And that will be... She's not a top laner. Well, I think that was just a stupid play anyway, but still. Like, why would you ever do that? I'm a Maokai. I'm not something you can just one-shot as a Fiora. Like, yes, you do out-trade me, but... Like, even if I didn't get that redemption, by the way, she was still dead. And I still... Oh, close. Good thinking. I still wouldn't have died. No way. Okay, I'm just pushing this in and I'm going to back off because I've got a pretty decent amount of gold now. And TP that I can go help my team. Because she might have teleport. You never know. There she is. Is she going to go for a bush? No. Not yet, at least. Oh, no! Are you kidding me? Are you... Oh, my God. I'm actually really disappointed. She stopped me within the last millisecond of me going back. Wow. Oh, my bad. Oh, I feel bad right now. That sucks. I was so confident. I was like, yep, I'm gone, and stopped. I was like, what? Oh, that was bad. Poop. Like, the Nami's trying to get all, like, theory in here going, how did you lose it? It's not that. It was my own error. She's not going to kill that. Oh, Fiora TP. One can, or two can play it at duck. Oh. Well, you're dead. Should be able to get the bard. If people help me. Never mind. People didn't want the bard, I guess. Donk. But yeah, maybe there's some ill will between this Nami and the Fiora. Maybe they're like rivals. Again, there are people for years and years and years that play with each other for years and years in solo queue that turn out to hate each other. It's rather weird, but it does happen. Okay, now I need an MR item. So yeah. Damn, I'm still really annoyed by what happened here. I can't believe that. That sucks. I want to start grouping, but if Fiora continues just to split, then it makes it more difficult for my job. Again, she might be trying to deny my job on purpose, because she knows if we group as a 5-man, I'm very useful, and her usefulness becomes less and less and less. So, maybe that's what she's doing. I don't know. We want this dragon. 100%. Ooh. Can you queue through that? You should have tried to queue through that. Don't know where Fiora is. So quick. Don't know where Fiora's gone. But again, this is what I mean. I'm more useful. She has done nothing this whole team fight. I managed to save people with my ult and get onto the Caitlyn. So, like, who's being more useful? That's the point. So that's good. She might be trying to... Nope. I was like, she might be soloing Dragon. We still have Orianna ult, by the way. Let's just go do it. They might come and try and stop us, but I think we'd be able to kill them, no problem. Not sure how many summoners we used, though. Alright, let me get my health back, because I could be tanking everything momentarily. Yeah, they're going there. Alright, you can finish that off, and we can go over to the dragon. Oh, Baron, they won't be able to do it quick enough, I don't think. Not a hope in hell. I wouldn't think so, anyway. This is their chance to get back into the game. Good tidal wave and ult. Should have ulted. Good ult. They should be able to clean, maybe. See how many we can get. Surprising how quick they did it. Can we get all of them? It's good enough. We can maybe look to end. Orianna's... This Orianna goes back way too often for some reason. I don't know. She likes going back when we need to do stuff. Like when Infernal was done, she went back and bought. And like now we could end, she's gone back. Like, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Okay. Nice. This should be a nice win. And this is, I think, a testament to playing as a solo person or playing as a team. Alright. I'll try and keep her off. And there we go. Way, good win. Oh, they both died. Woo! Alright, so there you go. That was a nice win. Nothing too fancy. Just Fiora split it a lot. I'd say if she used her strength a little bit to look for picks herself, this game could have been a little bit different, but she just stayed bot lane a lot, made mistakes by dying to me solo by trying to dive me, and then I could be a bigger force in a team fight. Again, I didn't carry this game. I'm just talking about what I personally did this game versus my lane opponent, and it worked pretty well. So anyway, we gained another 17, so we're now on 66. We're in the top half of Diamond 1 yet again, so hopefully this is the time that we can press on for Master. We went 238, 173 farm, we got a B+, and damage done. Not that much, but I'm not expecting that much, because I'm a full tank. But I'm happy with this game. Did I die? I might have died once to the Fiora in a solo from memory, but no, we did fine in the matchup. It's a terrible matchup. Again, like I told you earlier, Maokai has a 45% win rate versus Fiora, and you kind of probably saw why, is because you can never really do anything to her in a 1v1 if it's a good Fiora. Luckily, no offense to the person, if they are a support main, then they shouldn't get offended, but they're not a Fiora main. They didn't use their strength that they had on me around the map. They tried to keep solo, then even died to me in a 1v1. It's like, okay, cool. But no, well played to my team. Again, it's an advocate for how strong Varus really is. I do think he's the strongest AD carry right now. He's just so easy. You know, you get strength and you just Q stuff from long range. How simple. But yeah, if you liked it, that is now 3 or 4 wins in a row, which is good. Throw a like on it. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.